Hey everybody, Pink Willow here. As promised, I have swapped with my husband and I am currently on his FZ-07. And I just spent some time taking it around a parking lot a little bit just because I wanted to learn where his friction zone was and how his things operate before I just went out onto the street, which I am currently doing. So here I am. The touching part was the part I was really worried about, and I can't flat foot by any means, but with my boots on, because they have a hill, I can actually touch more than I thought I could. I thought I was going to have to kind of lean the bike and flat foot on one side in order to feel stable on it, but surprisingly I actually am able to touch and feel pretty comfortable on it. His brakes are sure a lot better than mine are. I never had anything to compare to, so I thought my brakes were fine, but his brakes are way smooth, and I don't feel as jerky and stuff on it like I do on mine, so that's pretty cool. The other part is definitely like the speed, you know. I mean, I give it a little bit of get up and go, and I'm cruising. So, but God, it feels really good. Such a smoother ride than my Grom. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about the tank portion. It's much bigger, you know, lengthwise than mine. The Grom just has tiny little things, so I have to reach further, you know, to get to the handlebars and such. So I was really worried about that, because when you're riding and you're reaching for that like that, it is a little bit weird. All right, just kind of got out of a little neighborhood area, and I am bringing it up to a little bit more speed and cruising down a little bit more of a straightaway. I didn't feel comfortable going really far on it because I just am nervous in general to be on this bike, so I definitely didn't want to go on a super long ride. We're just going to go down the street a little bit to a place that we go to quite often, so I can feel really comfortable on it, and so far so good. Boy. It's just different. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just different. But Pink Willow thinks she likes. I think I like it a lot. Once I get over just the initial, you know, newness of it, and it was the same thing when I got my Grom. When I got my Grom, I didn't want to go on the main road. I just wanted to go on back roads and all of that until I felt completely comfortable with braking and clutching and shifting and everything, and I'm not there yet. I just got on this bike, so really trippy and feels really weird, but in such a good way. Whoa. You guys probably didn't see that huge bug that just hit my windshield. Excellent. Yeah. Boy, this is pretty fun. Pretty fun. Wow. And there's Bmoto and somebody else. All right, so I'm just going to kind of talk about a few of the things that I'm noticing. So obviously everything is much smoother on this bike. Braking is smoother, clutch is smoother, riding at a faster speed, much smoother. Like, my bike is is pretty jerky when it does most anything. So number one, that's what I'm super noticing, is just even when I'm going fast, it feels really smooth, where when I get my Grom up to, you know, past 45 into the 50 friction zone, it starts feeling a little bit more shaky and bumpy and things like that. I'm not feeling that with this at all. As a matter of fact, I'm going, well, only about in the 40s or whatever, but it doesn't even feel like I'm going that fast, and I'm hardly touching the throttle, which is pretty crazy, where, you know, I have my Grom full throttle. So wow, this is pretty cool. Yep, I just ran a red light. Bmoto did too. Shit. I didn't feel comfortable enough to try and brake when it was that close with this bike yet. I just don't know how it brakes when you need to brake fast yet. I haven't played around with it enough. I know I've done that on my Grom a couple times, even almost skidded, just because I was like, oh shoot, the stop sign's coming faster than I thought it was, and I don't know how this bike reacts that way yet, so I just gunned it. Anyways, what a blast, you guys. This is pretty fun. Pretty fun. So Bmoto was right. He wanted to get me on here so that I'd be like, yeah, I want another one. Once I get there and ride this a few more times, I might not even give it back to Bmoto. Just kidding. All right, you guys, I really don't know what else to say about it other than this bike is pretty awesome, and I'm having a blast, and I had no idea it would be so much fun. I was so nervous, but I love it. So thanks for watching, you guys, and going on my little adventures with me. I really appreciate all of you guys a lot, and peace out, peeps. Be safe.